The Autodrome Most is the venue for this year's finale of the Porsche Sprint Challenge Central Europe. The beautiful 4.2-kilometer-long Czech circuit is the showdown of an action-packed season on the 5th race weekend.
Most is one of our favorite tracks in the calendar. It's a really nice track, it's a fast track, it's a technical track, and we are more than welcome when we come there once a year, so that's good. And so hopefully we can also be here next year.
24 drivers were ready for the final competition in 2022. Good mood in the drivers' briefing after a successful season with many highlights and once again precise preparations in the pits.
I would say so far I'm very, very happy. We had really good races, a lot of fun, no crashes, and many happy faces around the paddock, so I'm very, very happy.
2 extensive days of testing before the action started on Saturday should ensure confidence in the car. But also, beside the track, the drivers should get everything they need.
The kitchen food truck
we have is essential to us. We want to spoil our racers, guests and teams with good food every day. In order for them to be ready to compete at the track every day, nutrition is very important. We always try to make varied, healthy food so the drivers can start highly motivated.
Ideale Kost zu machen, sodass die Rennfahrer top motiviert ins Race starten können.
Of course, we want our guests to have a great time, and we have that here at the level of the Porsche Carrera Cup. It's outstanding.
What we have here is a class of its own, definitely. The hospitality, the organization is on a really high level. What else can I say? That's perfect.
I enjoy it, always. It's perfect. I love these guys.
And so the drivers and teams went into the final racing day of the season in Most, perfectly prepared in every sense, because the real highlights awaited the field of drivers obviously in their race cars on the Czech tarmac.
Well, it's one of the fastest race cars, and it's a Porsche, yeah, so it's a dream of every racer to do racing with a Porsche. And every time when you're on the racetrack with a car like this, it's just fun.
Sitting in the car feels like being at home. It's still fun and a balance to work. Fun and anticipation on the starting grid for the first sprint race on Saturday. Colin Bernighausen at the pole position, and behind him, a well-known competitor on P2.
Always starting from P2. That was always the case, but yeah, fighting hard and getting better, so learning a lot. That would be my headline, I guess.
It was an amazing season, a lot of fun and good competition.
13 GT3 Cup cars and 5 GT4 Club Sport started the first of 3 races that day. And Vincent Hervart managed to put a lot of pressure on Colin Bernighausen right from the start. It was a great race for everyone involved. After a strong performance, the Austrian finished in 2nd place behind the 17-year-old German. Meanwhile, Colin Bernighausen was happy about another victory and a dominant season.
Yeah, it feels good because I achieved my goal that I had in the beginning of the year, so I'm happy.
In the GT4 class, it was the day of Franz Zivok. Victory in race 1, another podium with P2 in the 2nd sprint race meant the title in the Club Sport classification for the speedy man from Poland.
I'm very happy about it. I improved myself, my driving, and yes, hope to come soon again.
Shared joy for Maciej Wallenda after the 2nd race in the GT4. His teammate Tomasz Lach made it across the finish line ahead of Franz Zivok. In the GT4 endurance race, Jiří Kalista celebrated a podium together with Milan Sitnianski on their home track. And in the Big Boys GT3 Endurance classification, Colin Bernighausen secured the last victory of a great season.
So hopefully we can keep on going like this year, so we can have a great series again for the 2023 season, which is our jubileum season because it's our 5th year in the Porsche Sprint Challenge Central Europe. And I'm looking forward to have a great season again. Great people, great drivers, great staff, and a lot of fun on the racing weekend.
Everyone could be happy about a strong finale in Most, with or without a trophy. The 4th season of the Porsche Sprint Challenge Central Europe ended after a competitive day of racing. A photo for the memory closed the chapter of this year's season in Most. But soon the story will be continued in the Porsche Sprint Challenge Central Europe in 2023.